Whether it was the chaos, the hustle bustle, everything that kind of a restaurant is encompassing of, it was really an attractive thing to want to be a part of. So working at Tartinery and doing this job, you have to be able to deal with high volume. You have to be able to kind of think on your feet. You never know if a busload of a tour group is going to get dropped off at your doorstep and you're going to have 30 people walk in. Now you got to kick it into gear. One thing we're focusing on now is we're in the process of implementing and integrating Square with another software we just got on board, which is called Restaurant 365. When the two interface and integrate data, it helps us better understand what's going on behind the scenes. Without any data supporting sales and usage, I could be out of business in a week and not even know it. The way we use Square is to kind of speak to our staff for their needs, maybe making the most popular items, at the top, or positioning, the menu layout to be more accessible and intuitive to the employees. The restaurant side of things, it's all kind of behind the scenes and the functionality needs to be used differently. I might order a sandwich, but instead of onions, I want tomatoes, or I want extra chickpeas. So there's certain functionality that's required for the restaurants that's not necessarily required for the grab-and-go counter experience. I can hire someone today and they can learn Square within 5 minutes. In this business, communication is everything. In life, communication is everything. I push 3 buttons. I trust my chefs know what they're doing. I trust they've got the message that I've sent and there's not much needed for clarity. We can't see every transaction in real time for 4 different locations at once, so it helps us to bring all of this data together and so we can understand what's happening when we're not necessarily there to see it in person. Square is helping us understand what's working in our business and is there scalability to it. The staff appreciate it because it allows them to engage better with our guests, who they can feel and feed off the energy, and immediately there's a connection, which ultimately in the business might lead to sales. We work in a fast-paced world. Everyone's moving at a speed 10. In this business, we don't have days to react, we have seconds, minutes. With Square, there's always someone you can call, there's always someone to email to get back to you within an hour. In my experience, it's been minutes. The inventory controls that it has in place to help us understand where we stand in real time with kind of what we have and what we need. It also helps us, believe it or not, in the transactions with guests and make it easier for them so we can pull the guest history and say, this is what it appears to be that you had last time. It allows us to kind of give them the experience that they were hoping to get again. There's nothing better than seeing what you're working towards be successful and grow. That's either the business, that's my employees. There's something rewarding in kind of seeing it all work.